Oh, well, the good weather's ended, but Ian, you get to test your rucker stuff out properly today.
Brilliant, yeah.
You get to see how good the Pirelli Angel GTs are as well. I don't know how happy you are about that.
It's all a learning curve.
Yeah, well, it's still Norway, innit? It's still an adventure. Yeah, right, you could be doing this at home. Maybe Mr. Yamaha knows something we don't if he's having this much of a lay-in. What's also not helping is all this traffic just to get out of the campsite. What's this about? Come on, lads, let us out. Come on. We've got adventuring to do. We've got wet weather expeditionary tasks to complete. And this plonker parking halfway across the street doesn't really help. Come on, mate, off you go. It's Norway. There isn't any traffic. There's the incredible Gudbrandsjuvet waterfall, which gave me one of my most stressful moments of the trip so far as I tried to fly my drone through the crevice and under the bridge. But I think it looked pretty spectacular. In fact, because today's video is going to be pretty grim and gloomy, I think, have a quick look at it. Have a quick look at how beautiful it looked yesterday when it wasn't shiting it down with moisture. Fox 1! Oh, bloody hell, I'm still in sport mode. I don't think we need that. Let's have some rain, shall we? Yeah, I've gone into rain mode. I've tucked all the various appendages and corners of my vagina nice and neatly in place. But the first order of the day is a damp dash across the Trollstigen once more. Hopefully, with all of this shitty weather and persistification in the air, it'll be traffic free. Yeah, true. Yeah, the tour buses still run, don't they? The cruise liners are still pouring the tourists in at the port. It does look very cool with the mist rolling in over the peaks, doesn't it? And the waterfalls are all a bit more burgeoning now. They're burgeoning burns. Yeah, that's a real word. I didn't make that one up. Yeah, it's a real word. Doesn't necessarily mean I've used it in the right way. I play all the right notes, just not necessarily in the right order. Oh dear. Oh, Ian, that's so sad. Yeah, Ian was dreaming last night about his new Michelin Road 6s just freshly scrubbed in before they were destroyed and snatched away. Dreams dashed on the rocks of despair. Oh, sorry, yeah, it was on the B34343. It's not far from the rocks of despair, though, is it? Stourbridge, yeah. Now, if ever there was a time that we were going to be attacked by trolls, I think this would be it. Came from out of the mist. Oh wow, we're actually in the cloud now. Really, really glad that we came and did this yesterday, because this would be a disappointing view otherwise. Crazy. Oh, but just imagine though, you've ridden 3,000 kilometers to see the Trollstigen, and this is what you get. That was the Grimsel, yeah, when we got to the top, after riding all the way from the UK to the Grimsel. And as soon as we got up there, it looked like this. I was ready to cry. That was my first alpine pass ever, I think. But yeah, then a quick cup of tea at the top, right down the bottom, and suddenly it was sunny. Amazing. So it just goes to show everybody, if you leave enough time in your days of touring, you can change the plan. Roll with the punches. Hang around and do it again. Well, this is grim though, isn't it? I can see between me and the dashboard perfectly clearly. After that, everything's a bit squirrely. The thing is, we had 2 sighting laps yesterday, so we should know where everything is, right? Now, I think that was the visitor centre, that blur on the right, and I'm pretty sure this blur on the right is the main waterfall. Yep, I can hear it. That sounds good. I think this, it's not even a blur, is it? I think this wall of grey is the valley. That's really eerie, isn't it? There's just nothing there. Do you want to stop and take your gloves off and get your phone out and take a picture and then try and get your hands back into your gloves, Ian? What do you mean you want to see where you're going? You don't ask for much, do you? Use the force, Luke. Oh, this patch is clear. The slowest hairpin I've ever done in my life. Yeah, it's absolutely smashing down there today, isn't it? When we get out of the cloud down the bottom there, it's going to be glorious and sunny, I know it. I was just thinking, that looks like me walking the dog that I haven't got while I ride past myself on a bike. What has happened? That's trippy. It's the Matrix. We're in the Matrix. There's a glitch. That's a weird chunk of snow over there. Why is that still there? No, on the hill there, to the left. Yeah, no, that's not snow. That's not snow. That's massive balls of cocaine ready for a huge troll drug mule to take them over the border. So is this Åndalsnes? I imagined it would be a bit more townish than... Oh, maybe this is just the outside of it. Yeah, it's really empty, isn't it? I think the unthinkable has actually happened, and my toes are wet. Oh, that's going in the right direction. Up to 10 degrees now. Oh yeah, do you know what? You know, you said that. I can feel the extra temperature there, or the warmth is seeping through my bones. The warmth is palpable. The temperature Steigerung. Can't think of the English word, Jesus. The temperature increase. Yeah, I told you that I would arrange a wash for the bike, so I did, and this is it. I'm washing all of Norway at the same time, but yeah, this was all part of the tour. Neither of us have showered for the last couple of days, so I think we need it too. There's not a single soul out today either, is there? Not really, no, we haven't seen many. Well, this is true, the important ones are out. Oh, I think this is our first ferry crossing. Oh, we literally did just miss it, look. Stop! Wait for us, we don't want to sit in the rain for half an hour. Oh well, tough shit. Look at that. Austin Powder, baby, yeah. What a great name for a company. Oh well, we'll sit in the moisture for a while then. 35 minutes it's going to take. It says on the board there, 11:45. Yeah, put the kettle on, shall I? Hey.
I need to take payment of 38, yeah?
Yeah, that was interesting. The chap came over and suddenly wanted payment of the ferry when we are seconds away from docking, and I'd already got all the gloves and things on. 3,800, that's only €3, right? No, 38,000. No, I'm kidding, it was just 38. So it's like €4. Right, I'm not waiting for a signal, I'm having it. I think we're going to have to be very, very lucky to get any drone action of this Atlantic road today, because that is the second order of business today, is we're going to go and check out the hopefully amazing looking Atlantic road, just this crazy little stretch of bridges hopscotching across a bunch of islands on the north coast. We're going out on a boat today. You people are mad. I suppose, yeah, why not? We're going out on a motorbike today, and they'll probably get less wet than we will. I think we're going to pop out over there now. This is our first undersea tunnel. Oh, it smells of angle grinders again. That is steep, isn't it? That's where we're going, the Atlanterhavsveien. It almost looks like the road's threatening to dry up. Hey, look at that, there's a dry bit. Oh, we might get some dronage after all. Oh, it's very bleak today, isn't it? Oh, it does go on a bit at this speed though, doesn't it? You're in a square arse now. But look, there it is off there in the distance though. Yeah, so it looks like this is it. This is the start of the Atlantic Way, the Atlantic Road. Was it Atlanterhavsveien? It's this crazy little hopscotching bunch of bridges over these little islands. Yeah, apparently the same as in the Isle of Skye, Ian tells me. It's just the one bridge though, isn't it? This is loads. Onto an archipelago of islands. Oh, it's windy as well. This weather is getting grimmer by the minute. Very Atlantic. Sadly, I didn't bring the Atlantic drone with me, so I think we're going to have to stick with bike and people-mounted cameras for today. Shame that. Never mind. But there is somewhere we can get a hot drink. Really? Oh, Jesus. Something's got wet. Oh, look at that craziness over there. Oh, Jesus, there's roadworks on the bridge. Typical. Yep. Yeah, there is oil. It's in between the marks. I'd say it's maybe a tiny bit. It's not quite level, is it? A tiny bit towards me and more? Yeah, I think that's about good. I do remember seeing a thing about diagnostic mode, which gives you codes. Oh, look at that. The Atlantic Road on the way back with a little bit less rain. That's right, nice. It's a little bit more impressive now, you can see a bit further. Roads are dry. That's incredible how quickly they've dried off. I suppose with the wind. I wish my pants dried off that quick with the wind. Yeah, it's much more impressive than on the way through in the mist and the fog and the rain and the bad mood. So it's a shame they've got roadworks up on that bridge again, because even if I got the drone up it would just look a bit shit, wouldn't it? So we won't bother, we'll save that. So yeah, we're heading along here to see a town called Bod. After a top tip at the top of the Trollstigen yesterday from a very typically friendly Norwegian chap who stopped to have a chat with us about bikes. And he said if we're going to the Atlantic Road, you have to come along here to see this little town called Bod on the coast. And we were just going to skip it completely. We didn't even know it existed. We were just going to nobble straight back down on the same road we came in on, and the same horses we rode in on. And then he said it's worth a look just to come over here, so we're going to see what that's all about. Just for a look. Oh, and this is it. This is the town of Bod. What did you say? You thought you read somewhere that it was in the region of Visa. There's lots of cutesy little wooden houses, as promised. It's almost like a film set, isn't it? I don't know if it's so nice that I would recommend it to a foreigner coming through. Do you think that's someone's driveway, or is that the street? Yeah, well, look at the Atlantic, isn't it? Just going to get a picture in front of the rugged Atlantic coast. I think the backdrop to this little town is the most spectacular bit. Yeah, it is a cute little place, isn't it? It's very seasidey. I imagine many a sea shanty's been sung in this town. Goodbye, Bud. You made me wiser. The only problem is I don't think there were any bendy bits between here and the ferry now. But I think today the roads were a little bit boring, weren't they? The riding itself has been a bit pedestrian, except for obviously for the Trollstigen, which is about as twisty as it gets, which earlier on was good because it was all wet, but now it's a bit wearing. I mean, the views are still spectacular, but after all of the amazing bendiness we've had over the last 5 days, this is now a bit fatiguing. My arse hurts, my wrist aches, my back is old and knackered. You haven't even given us time to hide. So here we are riding onto what looks like a dodgy industrial estate, but there is a ferry there though. I think something's up here. Something's not right. Should we go back? Well done, Beeline. Oh, I tell you what I think's happened. I think some knobend has programmed in an accidental waypoint in that industrial estate because he didn't look carefully at the route. So that's what that was. I do apologise. User error. Your system is only as good as a dickhead in the chair. We just missed the ferry again. Hashtag just saying. A lot of yellow there. Well, the Malmö Fjord will be taking us across this, or is this water the Malmö Fjord? You're in charge of geography, where are we? Well, that's the last ferry for today, and we've got just 41 kilometres to destination before we can have tiddlies in bed. Maybe a couple of tinnies, who knows? Yeah, they've just all over. They've got some pretty impressive constructions here, haven't they? There's some really impressive erections in Norway. The bridges are pretty impressive too. You see that Åndalsnes is 59 kilometres away. Considering we went through that as the first town we went through this morning, shows how much of a massive loop we've just done. We could have been in the campsite and having a cup of tea by 11 in the morning. Where is the fun in that exactly? What do you mean we should have got the bus tour with the old people and no teeth? That's exactly what I did with you. Yeah, I'm glad we came this way. Another bit of fjordage. But this looks absolutely crazy, doesn't it? Looks kind of like Vietnamese almost. Oh, bloody hell. If you get unrestricted and there's a vehicle literally the same width as the road. Yeah, you can smell it. That's disgusting. Look at his wangy pipes on the top there, all knackered from pumping effluent all over the place. Oh, Jesus, he's all over the road. Somebody's just made a comment on his Facebook page and it's enraged him. It's got to the good bit of the porn he's watching. Oh dear. Oh. God, we need a donkey for this. I think that's tough shit, unless this is some kind of a... that's chained shut. Yeah, maybe we should have gone left there, which means that this thing is confusing itself again. We're going to get down the bottom and the gate's shut. Oh, this is much worse. Maybe I should have a look on the map. What is going on? I wonder if this is a stupid waypoint issue as well. Yeah, turning right at the church was an error. We've come up a complete dead end. How the f***ing hell has that happened? It was a bit of a crazy little cul-de-sac of a dead end though, isn't it? No, the road's right. We just shouldn't have come up here. We should have carried on round up that way. We went in the wrong crevice. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh well, we're nearly there. Not far now. Oh, hello. Here we go again. Yeah, sorry, apparently I'm a bit of a magnet for this. But the views are nice, look, but don't look too much. Concentrate on the gravelly stuff. Just think adventure thoughts. You're on an adventure bike and it's perfectly suited to this. Oh, look at the view over there though. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, take that really slow. That's really not nice. There's even more of it now. Oh, this stuff's horrible. That's disgusting. I think he's just very kindly letting us pass, which is nice. Thank you. Well, that was exciting. Again. Well, it's just 4 kilometres left now after that little bum-clenching section. Yeah, this route was definitely the right choice. Oh, we've ruined it. That was a really, really bad choice. Look at the bends behind us. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Why did you make us come this way, Ian? Wow. Yeah, I think that's home for the night. That's Sjoholt or however you say it. Sjoholt. There it is. Home for the night. Look at that, a couple of chaps on their Dominators standing jauntily after their adventures. Right, let's go and get some beer. Did you bring your firewood in? Look at his happy little face on a pebble beach.
I know a song about that.
Whoa. Oh shit, sorry. What beer have you just sprayed Ian with, Andy? Well,
I'd recommend the Mango
because I've
Jenga.
got a beard and a trucker cap, I thought I should go for the super hipster Hansa Mango IPA. Beer are you rocking, Ian?
Yeah, I've got this old Pilsner Standard.
Pilsner Standard.
Yeah, a little dragony thing on there. Look, it tastes really nice. It's the first one I've had since we've been on the trip.
Of course, yeah, me too. This is my first beer, so
Yes,
cheers
it is.
to the fjords.
Cheers for the Ford. Up your Ford. Fjord to you.
Right, can we go over the top? Going over the top this time. Going over the top. No, next one, over the top. Yeah. I think I cocked up at the end there when you jumped off. I was too busy laughing.
Andy! It's time to go home for tea!
5 more minutes!
Andy!
5 more minutes!
Time for tea!
5 more minutes! It's not even dark yet.
Get home for tea. You'll be in trouble.